Coming up on the Uplift, these students are seeing stars. See the new observatory making it happen at a Minnesota school. Then, a dangerous diagnosis. That's what brought her down, but a new hobby picked her right back up. See how this brave nurse is making the most of her new passion. And a place to grow in a community filled with talent. Why North Minneapolis could soon be a hotspot for hungry entrepreneurs. Welcome to The Uplift. It's our new digital series where we're going to be sharing some of our favorite stories we hope will put a smile on your face. It's our goal to lift your spirits here for at least the next 30 minutes and hopefully for a lot longer. I'm Susan Elizabeth Littlefield. Thank you so much for being with us. One school in the Twin Cities now has an out-of-this-world view. The Hall STEM Academy in North Minneapolis debuted its brand new world-class observatory. It's so cool that even a real-life NASA astronaut had to check it out.
Even within NASA, and we do a lot of school visits, but this is a first for me and I think just about anyone in our office. So you guys have really built something special here.
He is not kidding. This is pretty rare. This observatory and its 2 telescopes is a first of its kind for an urban public elementary school. A Minnesota woman is getting ready to call the Mississippi River home for over a month. This is Devin Brown. She is training for a huge journey. She wants to be the first Black woman to kayak from the Mississippi headwaters all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. But she doesn't want to do it alone. She plans on teaching classes to help others get comfortable on the water, especially people of color.
I think that people of color are of nature. Society does a really great job of keeping us indoors and away from all of those things. So I really just want to bring people back.
Her goal for next year is to find other women to join her on this journey. She plans to set off down the river in 2024, and she is hoping to get it done in under 40 days. Wishing you the best of luck, Devin. A West Metro nurse has a new profession, a new passion, and a new story to tell. On the brink of death, that was a lesson in crafting that helped keep her alive. She tells us how a new way to keep busy became the best medicine she could have ever asked for. It's known as the best hospital in the U.S., but the people inside are often experiencing the worst of times, like Katie White, a nurse turned patient.
The doctor came in and said, "This heart has gotten you as far as it's going to go."
The newlywed's lifelong heart condition was now so critical she was living at the Mayo Clinic. As stressful as it was on her heart, it was also wearing down her soul. She had to focus.
Honestly, my nurses and my doctors were so amazing. They saved me because they didn't let me give up. They were like, if you give up, you will die. I'm just telling you that. And I know that that's right.
As she tried to focus, she was allowed a visitor who would change her life, Robin, with Mayo's Art at the Bedside program.
I hadn't done any art since high school. And then she said, "I really think you like this polymer clay. You can make jewelry or shapes or whatever." So she brought it to me one day and I started and I just loved it. All I could think about was, I want to work on my earrings. I want to work on my earrings.
It gave her the will to live.
It literally saved me because I had something to look forward to. I had a purpose. And when you are waiting you have no idea how long, or maybe you're not going to get a heart and maybe you're going to die, because that's the reality.
But her reality was life. She got the call, she got a heart, and now she's got a thriving new business selling her clay earrings at boutiques around Minnesota and Wisconsin. Hey, look at this one.
I know, I know.
Is this the signature?
That's the signature, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I love it. There's just something about things that are made from the heart. Changes are coming to North Minneapolis, and it's all thanks to one of the North Side's own. A local entrepreneur is creating a path for businesses to grow there and to be discovered, too. Our Shayla Reeves explains how.
This space will be the event space. So these garage doors will be glass. There'll be lights, there'll be like a patio.
For some people, seeing is believing, but for Jesse Ross,
We'll be able to put a glass garage door here too.
belief is just the beginning.
Needs a little touch up, but it's good. I'm excited about it. It's a really big building.
It's got some good bones.
Yes, right. That's what people say.
Jesse is turning a 68,000 square foot building
Be office space slash business incubator space slash community room.
into a dream.
My mom used to always say the saying that everything you need is in the house. Sometimes that meant the physical. So this will be basically one space over here, one space over here, and a big kind of hallway. But also the house is the community that you create. Each of these offices will be its own kind of like studio. I genuinely believe that we are all responsible for each other. And that's just the motto that I live by.
At 26th and 2nd Street, he's bringing his vision to life.
It makes me feel like, hey, the legacy that I'm trying to create is going to be something that will live beyond me.
The diversity, equity, and inclusion leader is a business owner and the brains behind the Wealth Redistribution Project. He's buying this building with plans to create a commercial rental and event space in North Minneapolis. It's less than half a mile from the North Loop and half a mile south of Upper Harbor redevelopment, a partnership initiative between the City of Minneapolis and the Minneapolis Park and Recreation Board.
In the next 10 years, there will be tons of people, probably hundreds and thousands of people that will drive right by this space, and this could be the potential missing middle.
The project is a link to the place he calls home.
We moved to North Minneapolis when I was a baby. My house is actually less than a mile away from this location.
And a home for Black, Brown, Indigenous, and women-owned businesses to grow on the north side.
A community I feel like is one of the most overlooked and under-resourced communities in the country, but one of the most vibrant and rich communities that I've ever met in my life. We'll have 2 tenants in here, and I'm really excited about that.
A vibrant and rich community he wants to make sure others see too.
Even thinking about my kids, we drive past the building and they're like, that's the building you're gonna own. And I'm like, it is, you're right. Or that's your building. I'm like, yes, it is. But I never had that. I never had that opportunity with my parents. And so just changing the narrative, changing the culture.
Shayla Reeves, WCCO 4 News.
Coming up, a decades-old program continues to bring the brightest young minds to here in Minnesota. Hear from one student who has been set up for success.